Some enraging changes indeed. Hey my little angels, and welcome back to another video, guys. So there have been some changes which not a single person that I know likes happening. I'll talk about it later in this video. Anyways, let's start off with our usual letters and get right on into it. Tara, you drew yourself, I'm guessing. Yep, there's your ear item. That's your, I don't know, is there a neck item? Not sure. Thank you. Just Tootsie so you don't know how to give anything. Lovely. You deserve, oh, thank you. Like right after that they said this, I'm like, okay, thanks. It's okay, I put it to good use. And oh my goodness, Andy, literally all the collector stuff, like oh my goodness, the collector like sham stuff, seriously I'm way too grateful. Like thank you so much. You really don't have to do it. I've told you this before as well, but thank you so much. Still not a circus animal, but oh my god, I'm down to like 5 furs left, but thank you so much. I just got back from an Imagine Dragons concert. That sounds amazing. I used to love Imagine Dragons a lot. The coolest thing happened there. I legit saw a 200-foot tall red panda mom leap into the stadium and crash the concert. Ooh, they should have one where they do stunts like that. That would be cool. It'd be like featuring turning red. That would be super cool. But yeah, take me back to a simpler time when your neighbor wanted to have you over for a barbecue. I've never been to a barbecue. Well, actually, wait, no, that's wrong. I have been to it when I've gone for like school sports stuff, but I've never had like a family barbecue. That would be cool though. Anyways, I originally thought this could have been like an anvil, which would have been interesting. Is the K spam worse than the L spam? What are they doing? I think the L spam would be worse because like K. Like normally when you type, you do type a lot of K's as well. Like when you're saying like okay, and it's getting boring when you're just saying okay. That time I spam a bunch of K's. But yeah, Daphne's hair also came, so yay, I was so happy. Thank you for helpful videos. You are very welcome. I love making videos for that, the tutorials and all. And as you guys know, the dino event has ended. Just letting you know once again, so don't go searching for that anymore. That's over. Hopefully in a week or two we'll get another one. And as you guys know, I am hoping for the gardening event. I've said this many times over because we've had a fishing event literally every year. Like literally, except for 1 year among the past 5-6 years. Well, the gardening event has only come out like twice in like 2014 and 2016 or 2016 and 2018, something like that. But we really need that. I need 7 chests from that. And we also are going to have a Lua event eventually. There'll be a new Lua event. I know Bolo is gone, but there is the rest of the event team, so they're still working on them. Because I know Chibi's been working on drawing some assets and stuff for the Lua event, so I'm really excited to see all that. So you should honestly be like congratulating and thanking them for their hard work on still doing all of this. I know there are a lot of people who like throw hate and everything towards it, but seriously, think of the hard work that goes into making them and the creativity behind it and everything. I've already explained this before, but seriously, amazing job. I hope they keep doing this. The only thing you're going to get by like criticizing all that is no more new events. Like you yourself will be enforcing that because I've seen that happen a lot. So I really hope you guys just appreciate everything that's being done from their side because they're a volunteer team. They're not getting paid to do any of that on top of that. Like seriously, it's amazing what they do. Hello Kitty, what's worse, the WPSST or L, or is that I? Maybe it's I or L, I don't know. But WPSST, definitely. Thank you so much. I really love this one and this one too. Don't mind if I do. I'm friendly with upside down exclamation marks. Seriously, thank you so much. I don't know how many more times I can say this. Seriously, truly grateful and really appreciate it. Thank you, Animations. And then we have B's new stuff, which you already know as I put it up yesterday. Sea versus shore. Personally, my favorite is straight up shore because of this fur. It's a seashell fur, which is super cute. Just all the furs that Thief and Mint have made, which is like the porcelain teapot one and now this one, they're just amazing. And of course, Dave's Sprite's also gonna get the one who does the other fur. Amazing set of people. And then we have axolot gills, and then we have a sun visor. Really nice. Congrats, you guys. But I mean, oh my god, I'm gonna gush over the seashell fur, honestly, because I love pastels. Don't get me wrong, I do love the blue. I love blues in general, but to me, I mean, like, this takes the cake this time because I feel this is similar to kind of like a shark fur. So I'm like, yeah. Anyways, yeah, for me, the seashell fur like totally takes the cake. And this is what we had. So we have those, and then these are the hidden ones, which Dave Sprite did attempt. They found out all the items, and then they attempted to color it the way they thought it might be colored. I love how they are able to figure out everything. It makes it easier for us. Whoops. But yeah, so here are the ones that Dave Sprite came. Okay, first of all, here are the badges. Look at these cute badges. Like, oh my goodness, this one's holding a pearl, and this one's holding a seashell. I mean, like, so cute. They like totally match together. Oh my gosh. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. So cute. Amazing job at making the badges. This is Dave Sprite who guessed these will be the items coming in next week's shop. Okay, yes, as you can see, this fur is kind of similar. Don't you think? This part, like this part of it, basically. The color is a bit, and because it has the stripes. I think that's like the only similarities. Honestly, it's not that similar, but I'm just saying. So anyways, these are the items that are probably going to come to shop next time. Ooh, so we're actually going to have another tail item, you guys. And the head, and the fur, and the hair. Okay, they're mostly collectors except for the fur. So that's cool. So if you want this, like, you can save up now. And then this is the other one that Dave Sprite guessed. So we're going to get the beach fur Fashion Squad outfits once again. And also you're going to get the shell hat ear, the hand item, like all the stuff. All the good stuff. So this is the other outfit. So these are the two outfits that will be coming out in shop. So this, I guess, is a sea because it has like the dolphin and another fish, and shore because it has a shell. So sea versus shore. So these are your two Fashion Squad outfits. And then these are the ones that we are going to be having customizations for. So there are a lot more ear. Okay, 1, 2, 3 ear, 4 ear items, and 3 mouth items. Or is this an eye item? 2 mouth and 1 eye, I think. But these, so we have 7 different items that are being customized. Amazing. I'll show you that in a second. And Ratulia, thank you so much. Like I got on and then they gifted this. I'm like, oh my god, thank you. I love this fur. I'm gonna make a bunch of outfits with this, and this is gonna be like my fur. I'm gonna make an outfit with this for the summertime, and that's the one that I'm gonna be using. The way I've been doing it with the pastel rainbow one, I'm gonna do the same thing with this one next, I believe. Beautiful fur, isn't it? Definitely, definitely. Thank you so much. If you go to the menu and the community, and then you can click over here for tutorials, and it'll take you right to my page. And then you can go to the community tab, and over here you can see I posted all of this stuff. So you can see all these ones in the HD version of the badge 2 and everything like that. And I did mention to remind you guys that Dino Vet was ending like in a day. And then, as you can see, this is the current sales, Scooby-Doo sales, and the ones before that was also Scooby-Doo related sales too. So all that. Okay, so we were given hints. There's nothing in announcements yet, so if there is, I'll put it down in the description below if they have any of these patch notes added on later on. They're being sneaky and not telling us that they added this change in. I'm going to mention it to you later on that everyone's enraged over, which is where all these pings are coming from and all. So they're kind of enraged over that, so they have not mentioned anything about that yet. I'm hoping it's only a temporary thing, that's why they didn't mention it, because they're going to revert it back. Hopefully they will revert it back by the time this video is up, then all chill. But anyways, till that happens, over here, they did give us hints about this, that we were going to have a VS thing, because over here is they're like, you found a clue, blah, blah, blah. So there is a clue in here. As you can see, there's a bunch of like shadowy outlines. And like this fur right here, this is the shore fur, like not the fur, I mean the outfits. So they have Fashion Squad outfits hidden in these basically shadows. So you have this one being the shore one, and is it that? No, this one has like I don't even know. I can't tell half of these. I mean, this obviously is like the elegant fur being used. There's many over here, and there's some over here too. I don't know, but there is another one that's like, I think these other ones are also other Fashion Squad outfits, but I'm not sure from where exactly. So I don't think anyone figured that out or why there were so many of them, but that was supposed to be our clue for this time. And they also added in like, okay, you had to like go hunting for the clues and all that, blah, blah, blah. Clue 3, but where's 1 and 2? So maybe this was 1 and the shadows were 2, something like that. But that's how they tried to let us know. Anyways, let's go back to this now. Okay, so now we're gonna look at all of these items one by one. Dressing. And by the way, did I mentioned it to you last video when they had first gotten out? Where's that mouth item I'm looking for? This one. They had actually fixed the customizations on this because it was only showing up with 2 of them before. Now you can see all of them. Let's go with pink. Then let's go with something totally different, green. And then we'll go with, so that is the 4 different things. And now the other one, I guess it's an eye item. Okay, first of all, let's go with this one. Because as you can see, we have this mouth, okay, we have these 2 mouth items to go. Both of these, so let's go with this first. As you can see, you can turn this into one color. This thing can be a whole nother color. Oh no, lagging again. All right, I'm just gonna show it to you in dress room since that was just totally just freezing me up every 30 seconds and that was super annoying. So we can go onto this and I can just make it bigger here. See, now you can see even more clearly. I should probably just do it in dress room. You guys can already know like the prices from the other one. Ooh, oh, okay, never mind, this thing didn't change. Now, I mean like, whee. Or you can just have a very toxic looking. Oh, I mean, you can turn this into another fruit too. Whatever fruit has like that on the outside. Or you could be like, oh, it's a dragon fruit. I don't even remember what colors it goes. But anyways, we also have this item. So this has many colors now. Yes, thank you. One, we have red. Okay, red, orange, yellow, green, blue, purple, and that's the eyes. Flower. Pink. So you have all the colors over here. It's just that this black area and the back will remain black. They should probably have kept it purple. But there you go. So you can do that. And then we have those eyes. Eyes, eyes, eyes. We have 2 mouth. The other one's an eye item, I think. Oh, I was blind. So now we can color these. So you can have 1 color. You can color it to, oh, whoa, this actually looks like it's a part of the... Alright, and then you can have something very outrageous. I mean, the whole item is outrageous, but now you can do this. Or, I mean, like, we can all just be like, sure. Now you can also just be a rat with a nose. So enjoy being a rat with a nose. I hope that's not scarring. But okay, there you go. Now you have a rat with a nose. And I'm going to take that off before more people get scarred by it. And then we have our ear items. So there are going to be quite a few changes. So we have this Spooda spider. That. You know, you can just be a toxic green spider. Okay, you can look creepy. There you go, to look creepy. Okay, we haven't done. There you go. Lovely, so it's just this part that's not colored, which is fine. So I like it, it's going in order, so that's good. Then we have this, it's like a 2-color thing. Yep, makes sense, top to bottom. Good. It can be whatever color ornament you want now. I don't know why people would wear it so big and chunky, but there you go. 1, 2, 3. Okay, 1, 2, 3. So this is the 3rd one. So this one has a million different colors. Okay, so you can do different things with the eyes, I'm guessing. So of course we'll go top to bottom red. Okay, the whole outline, yes. Oh my goodness, you can turn this whole thing totally white. Ooh, I love the gradienting on this one. Gradienting is lovely. You can go a bit darker to see the gradient, that, and then you have this thing. And then we have, okay, the tooth. Ah, okay. One of the eyeballs. Okay, they're individually doing the eyeballs. Although I don't see why you'd want 2 different colored eyeballs, but sure. So, I mean, you have that. You don't have proper eyes in it, but there you go. You can be like, okay, there you go. But yeah, I like it. I like the gradienting of this. How it's like darker to lighter version of it. So that's nice. So we have 3. And that one, that's the one that I have to show you guys as well. Where is that? Down here, so it's this orange. Oh, okay, so I mean, cool. And you can turn it into any other fruit as well. That can look kind of similar. I don't know why we have this thing separate, but okay. Because, I mean, like, it looks kind of odd if you try to do that. It doesn't mesh well together. Ooh, I like that. Then you can be like, ooh. But there you go. So you can just make any kind of fruit you want. It can be a lemon. It can be I think lemons and oranges are the ones that can kind of look similar like this. There are probably a bunch of other fruits you can probably do anyways. So those are your customizations for this time. Those are 7 customizations. Now we can go on to the other stuff and hope we don't lag. So I don't think there's anything I have to tell you about. Nothing's come up in announcements yet. The outrageous stuff I'll tell you after I make this part of the video, of course. So we're going to show you all the things, and here's a VS, how it's going. Oh, I'm surprised this is actually kind of close by. I would assume this would actually pull out quite a bit, like, far ahead. But who knows? Another point to whichever fur you are wearing. And that's the whole point of these counters. It is not to count how many people bought it. A lot of people made that misconception. That is not right. So basically for short, it is, if you're on team shore or side shore, whatever you want to call it, that would be this shell and this sun visor. For axolot gills and coral reef fur, that is for the seaside, of course. Personally, my opinions, I would only go for this one. But I'm a big hoarder of furs and all, so I'd definitely get both of them. This I honestly would never use, so I would just probably avoid it. Price-wise, also a bit pricey. Both of these are the same price. Okay, so are these two. So pricey, honestly. Even these are kind of pricey. We already have a visor. I mean, I know this is a little bit of a different visor, so I probably still might get this one, but we already do have the other visor. I mean, so dressing. Oh no, I don't want to start lagging again here. Please don't. Please don't lag. Oh, I need to show you the customizations anyways. You know, I might as well just show you the customizations now as well. Oh, okay. So we have that. It's a little bit transparent, like. And then we have this for both of those. And then we have this. So, I mean, yeah. These are the colors that we got for the visor. And they're both head items, alright? So if you want it, this actually, I haven't really seen axolots much, but I mean, it does look similar to that. This reminds me more of ferns, if you know, or like seaweed. It reminds me more of that. Oh, okay, we have 2 colored gradients here. Okay. Let's go with something totally bizarre colored. I like when they're gradiented. And then this is for each of these. Okay, so, I mean, obviously either I can just go with ferns and show you how the different ferns would look like. So that's what I'd do fern-wise. If I had to color these differently. We'll go with darker colors this time, because why not? We have that. Sure. And then we have... Okay, so those are different colors and how they're going to be. That looks so bizarre now. Fur-wise, if you want the color codes, you can actually just get it from the website, because Bree, aka Breathe-In, has already updated it. So we have that one. Take off. So that she's updated the color codes of the furs, which is amazing, so fast. Thank you so much for that. So you can go check that out. I don't really need to show you the colors for these furs, but so cute, are they not? So I was showing you all that. So we have those. Yeah, so my opinion is honestly just this fur. And if secondarily I had to pick, then I guess this one, but we already have a visor, so this is gonna go away in a week. So this is more Easter related stuff. And the cloud stuff is gonna go also next week. And then we have the 2 outfits. It is for a pool party. So the theme this time around was pool party. And oh, of course, this is going to go away in 9 more hours, which is when I record it, and you'll probably see this. Depends on how long it takes to export and upload, and if I have anything more to add after this video. But either ways, I'll post it, you know, in the community tab. I'm going to post it on my channel over there, what the next sales are. I can't wait to see what the next sales are. Now I feel because of the pool party, they're finally going to dip into summer, and look at these items. It's so summery now, so I'm guessing like the Vaporeon should come out. Okay, we already have Dewap, but that can come out on sale. That'd be amazing if it came out on sale right now. And then we have Lemonade Fur, then Flounder, and then like you have your Nemo and all that, but that's a lot more recent. But like all those basically, the beach fur as well, because it's right here. That was also recent, but a lot of people want that fur. All this stuff should be coming out on sale now because, you know, summertime's officially upon us. And I mentioned mostly the furs that I needed. These 2, I need the Dewap. But either ways, so I'm hoping for those kind of sales, and I'm super excited to see that if that happens. Till then, though, let us look at all these looks. Personally, They're both really nice. They're really nicely made. I like this one a bit more though, because of the colors on it. This one has a little bit too much orange up top, but either ways, both of them are amazing furs, like amazing outfits. Sorry, not just furs. So we have the visor that I mentioned to you before. So both of those are collectors, and DWAT, it has been ages since it's come back, so many people were actually cheering, the ones who can actually afford the phrase. They were cheering about it. Oh no, battery. Alright, so yeah, many were cheering about it, but especially now with the change, it better not be permanent. I don't think it's permanent, because I didn't even mention it either, and a lot of people are showing enraged towards it. It's not. If it's going to be here to stay, their crowd is just going to dip quite a bit. But either ways, it would be really hard to farm stuff now. That's all I'm saying for the moment. Alright, so then we have the ear item, which is a collector, the neck item, which is a collector, useful ear, useful neck item. The hair does not get used often, so that's really nice. And the visor, but I think we'll be seeing the visor a lot more now, considering it's summertime, so there'll be more summer themed related Fashion Squad outfits, I'm guessing, at least like 2-3 more. We'll see. This is a permanent hand item now, and those are your eyes. And yeah, the price not too bad. I'd totally go for this one. If you're thinking about the furs, I feel like I would hold off, because I feel like they're both popularly wanted enough, and it's summer themed, so it might come back on sale. Either way, so we have this head item that also I feel like is going to go on sale as well, because it's summery. And we have our beach fur, which this is a collector, but it's come on like other outfits too, and we'll see it more in the future too. The hair is very useful, seen it a lot as well. It's probably going to come out if you decide to end up doing, because I mean, we randomly got Scooby-Doo related stuff. Totally unrelated with the season, but they always find a way to get it to correlate with something. So maybe they might be doing more stuff with that. Who knows? But that's just my prediction. And this last bit of recording did not save twice already, so it's been like over 45 minutes to an hour since I've tried recording this. Anyways, third time's a charm, so let's get into it. I think I left off somewhere about here saying that I do prefer this one because it also has a bit more unique items used, lesser common items are used, and this one has more shop stuff as well, so I would definitely go with this one. But anyways, I also think I don't remember if I mentioned it earlier or if it cut me off, but anyhow, we will be getting this fur, the beach fur, back in next week's outfit along with the shark fur, which is a permanent one. So if you can't get your hands on this fur right now, don't fret, you have next week as well. And it would be lovely if we see this fur come in sales too. I think it might, because we have a lot of summertime stuff coming up, like the new items, and then we have this now. So basically, as far as it goes, these both, the DWAT and the beach fur, might come in sale. So will Lemonade, oh, Vaporeon, a lot of people want it. So I think it has a 90% chance of coming back because it's super popular, really wanted, and they're trying to get stuff back that we really want and hasn't been back in a long time. So I think there's that. So I think that will come, and I'm hoping as well. And oh, Flounder. The Flounder fur would be nice too because it's been a while since we've seen it and it's very summery. Stuff like that I believe will come back. And then I think I was going to mention these. So this one has been quite a while. I didn't really think that they would actually find a way to bring this one back because it didn't really fit a theme, but lo and behold, they found a way to fit it into a theme. So that is awesome. And like, because I got it when I was a Twitch subscriber for that 1 month, I got lucky and I won that one giveaway too from when they did it for the Twitch subscribers. They do it all the time, but now I don't know if they're going to still do it because no one really uses that Twitch account anymore. So we'll see. But this neck item is really useful for sure. Like, it can be used in a lot of cases. I would say it should be around like 300 cheese. That would be a lot better considering it's like a really small item, but it's very versatile, very useful, so do get it for sure. And then this hair, I got it, I didn't have it, so I was like, yeah, sure, why not? Price is decent. And like, honestly, as far as farming goes, like, there's a whole rant that can go on about it because if this change does stay permanent, that will not be good. A lot, half the players will just leave and quit because it is not feasible to get big stuff, big cheese worth stuff now if they do this, because in those big rooms, 11 plus mice rooms, I mean, I guess you could farm the cheese in smaller ones, but you'd only get cheese. You would get XP from the cheese, but you wouldn't get XP from saves and sham points and stuff, so half the purpose is defeated. But let's just assume you had to mostly stay in big rooms, right? So it takes about like 2 minutes to get a piece of cheese because there'll be some trollers. Some people won't be very good with building. Some people might throw stuff on the builds and ruin the builds and thus not let anyone else get cheese and stuff like that. A lot of that wasting time. It'll be around 2 minutes to get one piece of cheese. if you want to get even like 60 pieces of cheese, that will take you 2 hours. Is 2 hours worth getting 60 pieces of cheese? I think not. That is seriously a terrible time waste. So they're pretty much driving this game towards just going into phrase only mode. That's what it looks like for the most part. And they should really drive down the prices of all these by like half if that's what they plan to do, because otherwise it's really not feasible to try and get any of this. And anyways, now I shall talk to you about the major problem that's been going on. So let's hop on over to Discord. Alright, so apparently there's been a lot more stuff that's been going on, but I'm just going to talk to you about my suggestion in this whole thing. Okay, there's a whole thing that's been going on here. Whole discussion going on. Dang. Can't even find, okay, my initial suggestion. Okay, this is a lot of stuff while I was recording. 200 plus messages. Oh gosh, I'm just going to go Control F from me because I cannot find it in all of these. This is way too much stuff that's been going on here. Oh my god, calm down. Okay, any of these I can, if it will let me click and I won't lag. Click. Please take me to my suggestion while people keep chatting here. Oh my goodness, this is turning into a really big argument, I think. That was not the point of this. It was just to bring attention so that they know the reasonings. Because so far what we got from all this was a lot of people sending 1-2 messages and just like not giving reasons or anything with the suggestion. So I was like, you know what, let's not have a million people try to spam it and just put it all into one place. Because when I first got on, I had like 3-4 different people DM me about this and I didn't even know that it had even happened. I just woke up, I didn't even see anything yet. Okay, so basically what has happened is, if you try to play in a room with less than 11 mice, your saves will not count. You will not get any sham coins. You get cheese, but you get no XP from your saves. So basically your stats are not counting. So the cheese does not count on your profile, I believe. The sham saves does not count on your profile. The experience points you get from being a sham does not count. The sham coins don't count. None of that counts. The only thing that counts is you getting the cheese and going in the hole. And that's like the only one in the quest. In the quest, you cannot do save this many mice on this mode or something like that. You cannot do that in small rooms at this moment that I'm recording this. They changed it so that none of that works in the small rooms. And a lot of people like playing in small rooms. There are some reasons. I've had my friends told me what happened. People were abusing some glitch or something. I'm not exactly sure how. They're like VPN farming and stuff, and all that is illegal, obviously. I hope they get banned for it because they weren't in the wrong for doing that. And like whatever the glitch they're abusing, I hope it gets patched up because that's what pretty much caused this to happen as far as we've heard. But do not take my word on that. This is what I've heard from other friends. So I don't really know what is going on from the official side of it. So that's just my viewpoint through my friends. So that's what I'm telling you right now. So take it with a grain of salt. But that's what I've heard. It's like VPN farm to get saves. Apparently there's a way to only get dual sham maps or something like that in a private room. So they were just trying to farm saves. And it turns out one of them was actually on my friends list and I did not even know that. So I'm probably going to end up unfriending them for, you know, basically glitch abuse and everything. Like obviously not right. But anyways, getting to the point of what has happened. So that means there is not much point in playing in small rooms as you can't do much. You'll only get like the cheese that you collect yourself and go in the hole and that's it. The rest you won't level up much at all. You won't get your sham saves for quests or sham coins if you want to get the feathers or anything else. So here, I'm just going to read it out to you what I said. And oh my god, people are still typing. So as you can already tell, many are not enjoying this new change. Quite a few friends have reached out to me and vented their frustrations over it, so I have compiled their reasons and some of my own to help shed light and increase awareness on how it has been affecting and will affect players in the future. If this was just a temporary measure taken while fixing the way stats were being abused, then it is my apologies. But I figured it is best to voice everyone's thoughts on this collectively so everyone does not spam singular reasons. Basically, people were just saying, oh, bring back sham coins, bring back this, not giving reasons. Some people were kind of adding some curse words and stuff too. Be like, okay, guys. Anyone reading this, feel free to let me know if there are other worries you have that affect your gameplay too, and I can add it in. So why it's not a good idea, what I was thinking of as far as I was considering most people's situations in mind. Many people do lag in big rooms, or they want to avoid mice who rush or don't help give sham saves if they don't get it first, so they prefer to play with friends and enjoy while getting saves and choose properly. and don't really like big rooms. Some people don't really like big rooms, like myself generally, or they want to play with friends and they want to enjoy the game and like chat with their own friends. And like whispers isn't as feasible. It's more fun because you want to watch the game happening as well, so you can read their chat bubbles too, instead of just being in whisper tabs with each person individually. So that's not much fun. Or you want to avoid toxic people. Like, I know mods and everyone's going to be like, obviously you can just add them to your ignore list so you won't hear about them. That's true, you can do that, but how many times will you keep doing that? That also kind of gets to be a thing. Many were getting bullied in big rooms, so to avoid them, yes, I've seen a couple cases even recently of some of my friends that this has happened to, so that I'm pulling from their experiences. So yeah, you can add them to ignore lists, but there were many cases where those people who were like trying to bully that person, they were making alts, so making other services and stuff to bully that person still. And many people are also, this is also another big one apart from the lag one and playing with your friends, many people are still learning to play or to build in normal mode, or they just got hard mode, or just got divine mode, or no skill mode, and they're more comfortable learning in smaller rooms where there's like less pressure that others will talk negatively to them as they build, because there are a lot of people, like, such as people want to get first and stuff, so they want to go fast, and they're just like, you know, come on, build faster, you can do better, this and that. But it's not in an encouraging way, so it kind of detracts from the person who wants to just build. And I remember when you're like a new player trying to build and you're in a big room with a lot of pressure, it does not feel good. You do not want to be that sham because of all that pressure, right? But anyways, so some of them might, like, they try to break builds, like they'll just run across it even though you're not done, or they'll like throw other inventory items on it and stuff like that to break it. But now there is no way for these people to get better, as saves do not count, nor experience from those saves to get to the next level, to get better skills, to help them build. So it detracts from a lot of that too. Saves quests do require big rooms. I tried it on an alt to check because I did have that quest on some alts. So I tried to check to see what counted and what didn't count, so I didn't give you any false information on it. So yeah, the saves did not count. I was able to collect cheese and bring it back to my hole, not as a sham, I mean as a mouse. So this is bring back cheese to hole. You can get that one done, but you cannot get the one where you have any kind of a save quest. So many will be unable to complete it due to their lag or due to trolling. And also, someone else pointed out, lack of sham turns counting due to people leaving the room after doing their shamming or switching rooms for a better place to get firsts, while the others had to wait to become sham, only for it to not count at all. So if you have like 12 or 13 mice in the room, you're playing, it takes you really while to get up to the top to become a sham. You're like, yes, it's finally my turn, finally I can do it. But then right before your turn, like a group of them who are like trying to just find rooms to get first in or something like that, they just all leave or something, and then it drops down to 10 mice and none of your saves counted and you waited for so long. I get that. That is very frustrating as well. And also another person in my tribe had mentioned to me separately, because they didn't want to put it over here, they had mentioned that for neurodivergent people and other people, it's just very chaotic and it makes them very anxious and all as well. So they really cannot get themselves to play in big rooms as well. So that is a very big obstacle for them as well. So that's another viewpoint to add on. But yeah, we all should not get punished for actions taken by those few players who did abuse a glitch. But if there's some other reason that they also did this too, here are just some reasons I told you from the perspective of many other players. And yeah, so the players who did that, the glitch and stuff, they should obviously be banned, and the glitch should be fixed up. So I really do hope it's not a permanent change, as many people believe that too. And many would be suffering due to these changes, and I know a lot of my friends and other people who do plan to really quit the game if it becomes permanent. And yeah, so please do reconsider the decision, and hoping it's only a temporary measure while the glitches get patched up. If there's any other reason they try to do this, hopefully they can see these reasons above and do something about it to make it better. But yeah, so that was pretty much it. And of course, if you wish, you can like go ahead and go and upvote it if you agree with it, because I don't see a reason why it would be downvoted. So yeah, obviously everyone like agrees with all that. Either ways, that is pretty much it for this video, you guys. I think I'm gonna read up on everything that's going on below. Like, look at all these messages, like, oh my goodness. I'm not positive what they mean by official rooms versus custom rooms, so mod just clarified this, but it doesn't help because, okay, currently there's a bug on this one, because I know my friend tested this out because I heard this theory as well, but it didn't work. So I guess they'll fix that But right now they're saying 5 players in official rooms is when it should work, and 11 players in custom rooms. Not be 11 plus all around, but if you create a regular room and slap a password on it, you should only require 5 players for save to count. Okay, so that's what they're changing up. So I mean, okay, it shouldn't affect that much. I mean, the floor, okay, so it's just, you can't do it with 4 players, so you need 5 players now. All right, so that's a change. So people who like to go with D3 and stuff, they can't do that. Okay. It's 5, not 11. All right, so that's a little bit of a change. That's yet to be implemented, so let's see how that goes. Okay, so I'm keep on reading it. So that is the actual reason what happened is because of the dual sham thing. So custom rooms actually means that as long as if you don't put a specific room number on it, you should be good. It should be okay. So basically, if you have a customized room where you put the custom map rotation, that's what they mean by it. So that's all right, except for the fact for people who just want to do like farm with like 2 or 3 people, then it still kind of negates the point. So it says you can still make cheese farms in official rooms with password, just not custom room orders. So that's what they mean by customs. So that's been clarified up at the moment. And also there is another thing, right? Because we were thinking it was only 11 plus people in a room. So that would also mean, because if you try to make it private, people would ban you for trying to farm first, even though you're not actually trying to farm first and you're just trying to play, but they weren't letting you because you need to have 11 plus people in the room. So I wondered how they plan to go about checking who to ban, who's actually farming first and who are actually just cheese farming on that note. So yeah, just be aware of that, because there is a chance that they might ban you for trying to farm first, even though you might not be, because that has been the case with some of my friends who've told me this. So it's happened to them, even though they're just trying to farm cheese, but they had to be in a big room. So that's also happened. So just be aware, you guys. This is still a running update, so we'll see what goes on. Alright, so more updates. So they are going to be modifying it, thank goodness. So it will be 3 mice again in the unmodified rooms. Okay, everything's back to normal, except if you do add a custom map rotation, you will need 5 mice for it to count. That's the only difference now that they're going to do after the next reboot. So in 1 more night or 2 more nights, they're going to fix it back. So everything's going to be all right. Just do not customize your map rotations if you want it to count for below 5 mice. That's all. So perfect. Perfect solution. All good to go. All chill now. So yay. I think we've vented out quite a bit. So that hopefully covers it. Hopefully by the time this video is out, they might fix it, might do something about it, because I don't know a single person who's happy about that update, which they've actually not mentioned yet, FYI. They've just snuck it out, but obviously everyone's going to realize it really quick. Hope you guys have an amazing day. Bye, you guys. QTAngel, as always. Peace.